Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope everyone's having a good day so far. And today we are back with another discussion video. This time around, I want to do a full Iron Lung discussion, like a full deep dive into this movie because, like, this movie for me, like, I went into it with no expectations, knowing that it's an indie film. And I hadn't even seen the game that the movie is based off of, so I just went in completely blind. And I came out loving the movie. Like, this is my movie of the year, personally. Like, this is my movie of the year. And it's wild, man, that, like, this movie was able to do what it did. Like, in theaters. It's crazy. It's nuts to me, dude, that this movie, like, did what it did, and it's a global success. So we're gonna dive into talking about this movie and just like everything it's done, and I'll like some neat little facts and stuff about the movie and stuff like that, which I just wanted to deep dive on this and just discuss the movie in full because, again, like, I've talked about all the other movies that are coming out this year, and this movie is gonna top all of them. Like, between like Mandalorian and Grogu, Supergirl, Spider-Man, Avengers, Doomsday, nothing is topping Iron Lung for me. It's just such a good movie. And for those who do want to still see it, it is like a psychological thriller. I know a lot of people are calling it a horror movie. It's not in the slightest. I don't know. I don't consider it a horror movie because I didn't get jump scared by it. That's when I consider something a horror movie. But this was more of like a psychological thriller, you know, and I talked about it in the movie vlog. So without further ado, let's go ahead and discuss this movie. By the way, I'm totally getting this as poster wallpaper. This is sick. The Iron Lung logo over it's just cool. It's neat. But yeah, let's go ahead and dive into this. So starting with our first slideshow of interesting fun facts. I want to start with talking about the Millennia movie because it's crazy. This Millennia was at number 2 with, so for those who don't know, Iron Lung hit number 1 in the global box office. Got taken down because the silly little companies who made their silly little movies were getting mad that an indie movie was outselling them. And I found it a little silly, but like, yeah, Millennia was at number 2 with a $75 million budget, making $7 million back. Crazy to me that, like, so much of a budget was used for a movie so bad and so unwatchable, you know, and it only made $7 million back. That's crazy to me. And also, when I went to Regal, there was like 50 unsold Millennia popcorn buckets at Regal. That told me the movie did terrible, and promoting that garbage was crazy. I don't know why they pushed that movie so hard. Like, it did nothing, you know? It's just, I don't know. I feel like with this whole box office thing, both the box office and movie studios were just trying to silence Markiplier and Iron Lung because they don't want an indie film to do super well. It's crazy how much control, like, corporations have over the box office and, you know, who gets placed where. I think it's silly that they even took it down in the first place because the movie did incredibly well and it's my movie of the year. But moving on from this, again, it was number 1 movie at the box office. It was a massive box office success, and then it got removed from the box office charts, which is just, it's wild to me that they tried to remove it. Like, they couldn't handle an independent film doing better than like a non-indie film, you know? It's just, I don't understand it. To me, it's really weird. And yeah, I don't know why they did that. I have no idea. I wish I had answers for why they did that, but I don't. I think it's silly. Even Markiplier commented on it, is like, where long? You know? It's wild to me. But moving on from this, Iron Lung made over 100% of its earnings back with, like, it made so much money. It got all of its earnings back, over 100% of it, with $50 million domestically. So, like, across its whole theatrical run, which I think it's, by the time this video's out, it probably won't be in theaters still, but it's crazy how much money it made. Like, it almost made, like, it's insane. It almost made 50 million. Well, no, it almost made, if it made $25 million more, it would have hit the budget of what the Millennium movie was at, which is crazy. That would just go to show, like, how much of a better movie it was, you know? Just according to what I've looked up here, it made over 10 times its budget back. Well, I think more than 10 times now. I think it'd be like, this 10 times would have been 30 million, which is what it was at. I think it's like, I'm pretty sure, no, 15? Like 15 times more? That's close, I think. Because, like, yeah, roughly 15 times more than its budget. It got distributed on over 3,000 screens, and it made it an indie hit, which is insane that, like, a YouTuber could make such a good film and have it do better than any movie released, like, in the past 5 years, you know? I think that's wild to me, but, you know, insane. And then moving on from this, so Mark self-financed the film with a budget of $3 million. And the fact that it was funded by a YouTuber, again, it's insane to me. It's like, if any content creator applied themselves outside of content creation, I made a video talking about that, but if any content creator did what Mark did and applied themselves outside of the content creation space, they could do so much better than all these corporations trying to make a quick buck, you know? It's crazy that he self-financed the film because he believed in it. And just it being funded by a YouTuber, I think, is, like, unheard of, you know? Like, it's crazy. He's wild, man. It's insane. Do I have more slides? I have one more. Okay, yeah, so this is, like, this is, just a couple of quick little facts. The Iron Lung popcorn buckets ship in October. So there were popcorn buckets being sold on Regal's site, and I thought about getting them, but, like, at the end of the day, I'm probably not I think it sold out before I could even think about getting it, but, like, the fact that they ship in October is crazy. Like, they weren't there and ready to be sold. It's just wild, and I think I decided just not to get it. But also the Iron Lung Steelbook, that would be cool to have. I don't know if I'd get it myself, but it'd be cool to see it being sold, you know? I'm still up in the air about that because I don't think I'd watch it on Steelbook just because I don't really have physical media anymore, but besides CDs, but that's, like, it. But yeah, man, this movie did some crazy, insane things, and I just can't believe how much of a success this movie was, and it's my movie of the year. It really blew my expectations out of the water. But if you haven't seen that video on Iron Lung, I talked about it a lot and how much I loved it. So yeah, that video is available, as well as, like, my top movies of the last 4 years are available as well. But anywho, that's gonna be a video for today. But thank you guys for watching, hanging out. I appreciate it a ton, and I will see you guys in the next video. And yeah, goodbye.